All right, welcome to Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy. What are we going to wine about today, Stacy?
Well, the No Text Tuesday has failed. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We woke up. I had messages from Brenda. I answered, and then I was like, "Oh man, today's that Tuesday. We're not supposed to be doing this."
I know, no social media, no texting.
You've sent me reels already. You sent me a picture of something you're like on the computer and sent me a picture via text of what you're working on the computer.
I know.
So
I did luck out. I had a little faux pas when I broke the screen to my phone, so I had to drop it off this morning.
We haven't talked about the break. Nobody knew your phone was broken.
Well, it's broken.
But now it's all better.
It's all better, yes.
It's no longer boo-booed.
Yes, the other day I dropped it in the driveway and that screen just shattered. It looked like spider webs all over it. So I made a few calls since I don't know my way around and found a place that felt welcoming, let me in. I have to give a big shout out to Fix Phone Wireless and Nader. He was the biggest help I ever had. And he told me I look 38 years old.
You do. It's because your eye makeup's lighter.
Oh, and I like it darker.
No.
I like a lot of makeup.
No, when you wear it lighter, you legitimately look younger. I'm not kidding.
I don't know, but I like to feel like a raccoon when I'm out with my posse.
You look like a hooker.
Which are really the raccoons that were on the side of the house. Literally. That's my band. I know, but Nader was a big help. He was so friendly and talkative. And he said it'll be about an hour. It was less than an hour. It didn't take any time at all. That Fix Phone Wireless is in Lawrenceville, Georgia. It's at 2522 Cruise Road, and it is worth a stop in, even if you're just going to say hi. In my head now, I think this man could fix anything.
Aw.
Yep.
So you have a phone man.
I have a phone man.
And he's yours.
He's mine.
If somebody needs a phone man, you have one to recommend now.
I do. Definitely. So I could tell everybody all about Nader.
I know Nader is going to be like, all I got to do is tell all the 50-plus women they look 30. And I've got a friend for life.
I know. But Jess, you're right. The No Text Tuesday it was my fault to start off with.
Yeah.
And then I had it in my head, okay, I'm going to be good. Hadn't sent a text or done anything with my phone since 9 o'clock this morning. I used the GPS to get where I was going to go see Nader. And I was hell-bent when I left there. I didn't use the GPS. I actually took the mental notes of my 2 whole turns to go down Sugarloaf Parkway because I'm so sweet. I was all the sugar on Sugarloaf this morning.
I bet you rolled the windows down and hollered out as you were driving down the street. I'm the sugar here. The sugar has arrived.
That'd be nice, but my windows don't go down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That's another issue.
I know. That's another whole issue. I love that when we were talking about how we miserably failed No Text Tuesday, that Jeff was like, oh, I didn't hear. Or, oh, I didn't know. He thought it was a national thing, and it's just something stupid we made up.
Yeah, it's just us.
It's just, yeah, I know. He was like in shock, like, oh, y'all are just doing it? No, we're not. We failed miserably.
Well, yeah, but we did try to challenge ourselves, and we might try and challenge ourselves again one day.
And one day when there's not too much happening.
Well,
we didn't expect all these things to be happening this Tuesday.
In all honesty, I thought this is going to be easy. I'm going to drop my phone off. I won't even have my phone all day. Mm-hmm. You know, they'll tell me to come back this afternoon, pick it up. So it's like, if I don't have a phone, I can't fail.
Yeah. Well...
I know I failed miserably.
We both did.
I know, but when I found out, about the pet thing, and yes.
So let's talk about that. What now?
I sent you the little thing. It was just a day yesterday where we were supposed to. It kind of is one of the days where you think about your animals that have passed away, and because the Day of the Dead is coming up.
Animals mean so much to people and their families now. That we have a Day of the Dead for our animals.
Yeah, that's the first day of it.
I was just telling Jeff's mom that I still hear Boo sometimes. I still feel his presence around me. And I don't know if that's Boo trying to reach out to me and tell me he's okay, or is it my brain just making myself feel better?
Right.
It
could be.
I don't know the difference, but just the fact that I feel peace, whichever one it's coming from, makes me feel better. And I don't want to cry, so don't make me.
All right. Well, it says on the night of October 27th, it's said that the spirits of our beloved animals return, if only for a moment, to the places they once called home. Have you ever had any other things where you tried to challenge yourself to do something and you did it for a while maybe? Oh, well, you're non-smoking. I'm so proud of you for that. That's like a big deal and it's worth talking about if you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I know because I thought that was I've known you, for years and I knew there were years there where you didn't smoke at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how hard it is to maintain something like that. And mine would be more of a diet kind of thing. I'd lose weight and it'd come back on. Lose weight again, here it comes again. And it's so easy to fall back into old habits.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. And to be honest, I have had a few, I guess, a cheat puff. Or, it's the thing that I'm not doing it all day, every day. It's
Right.
like, it makes me feel like, okay. And then when I do have a puff, it doesn't take, like, I don't want it.
Right.
So that's a good thing. So I'm not making myself crazy by denying it if it gets that bad, but then I'm okay with, I don't want it again,
Right.
until that craving and that feeling, and you build it up in your head so much because you think, oh my God, it'll be the best thing ever. And then you get there and it's like, I shouldn't even be doing this. I don't want this. I don't want this. But
I know. It's like I want to do better for myself.
yeah,
It's just not
really
it's
want
not
the
happening.
best.
I've been so bad. One of the things I don't think we've talked about is my blood pressure went off the charts for a while. I ended up on medication that made me swell, and I was walking, and I would walk when I'd get to work and walk on my lunch, and I was doing so well for a while. And, I know I'm going to take heat from Camille on this one because she's asked me, are you still doing your walking? But she hasn't asked me recently. So recently I have not. I want to say it's probably been 2 weeks that I haven't
Then you're
done
walking.
it. Now this weekend I had the excuse it's raining. Can't go outside, I'll melt.
Oh yeah, well you don't want to go outside to melt.
No.
And and then it's Halloween, it's Jeff's birthday,
There's
it's the
candy in the
holidays.
stores.
I know. Why not? The list can go on and on because I'm also on the chubbier side of things at the present time. I said to someone the other day, I'm in my gaining era. I'm not interested in hearing about your diet. You know what I mean? Because it's just, I'm so far not interested in it right now. I know my head will twitch one day and it'll hit me.
Right.
But until then, I'm doing me. I'm doing me.
I know. There's a sense of,
Satisfaction.
yeah.
That you don't have to care.
Or you can exhale.
Yeah, you're not
Or
trying
if
to
you're-
impress anybody.
Right.
If Jeff pokes me and says, I think you're getting a little chubby, honey. Well, he would come back with that one finger and then he would die.
I was going to say when he gets back up off the floor.
Yeah, when he could climb himself back up off the floor, then,
Poor Jeff.
I know. And I broke the finger off that he poked me with, in his mouth so he couldn't tell me that I was chubby anymore. But he is really the only person that matters. If he just said, oh, I don't find this attractive, and maybe he doesn't, but he loves me. So that's all that matters.
Right.
And I'm happy. My clothes might go, hey, when I put them on sometimes,
I
but
tell myself they're shrinking in the
they
dryer.
are. They shrink.
It's the dryer. That's all it is, the dryer.
I don't put all my clothes in the dryer, though. Some of my clothes have never seen the dryer. So
I know. My bras don't hit the dryer.
no, but I'm that way with my shirts, like my nicer shirts and stuff. I don't want them to touch the dryer. And weird, I don't want mine and Jeff's clothes to touch when they're dirty. Isn't that weird? I don't want to wash his clothes with my clothes. His work clothes, definitely not with anything.
Yeah, I get that.
But his regular clothes that he wears just like on a regular day. And like my clothes, I don't want to wash them together.
Really?
No, because he dries out everything all the way till
Well, okay.
dry. I
get that.
don't. I like to hang mine, so I don't want that mixed up. And then I don't know. I've just always washed my clothes separate. I guess when I had the boys, having two stinky boys, I always washed their clothes. Their clothes could be washed together, but not with mine. I know. Am I weird?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Now, you keep your towels completely separate, too,
Oh
right?
yeah, towels can't touch clothing at all.
Okay, I got a weird one. And maybe it's not weird. On a day that I wash my hair, I'll use a towel to dry off with twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's my limit. If it touches my hair, it's straight in the laundry. It takes 2 towels to dry all of this off, and one of them has to go in the laundry immediately.
Yeah, because
I
it
don't know.
touched her hair.
It's been wrapped on my head for a couple hours, so it's going in the laundry.
I don't know. I hang my hair towel to dry, and I only wash my hair. That's probably might be too much to say, but like twice a week.
No, that's me.
hmm I think that's maybe why we have such thick hair, even though we fix it every day sometimes.
You know I don't fix my hair.
Well, we pull it up. We are both ones to pull our hair just up and
it's
let it don't
definitely
touch me.
thrown in a ponytail for work. There's no way around it.
Yeah, for work it's got to be up. So, I feel like when it's up like that, it's not touching or getting a lot of dirtiness.
Panic that I'll see a hair in it, even if it's my own hair in the towel. I can't have a towel with hair in it. And now I'm giving too much information. I will purposely, before I put my wash rag in the laundry basket, I'll look and make sure there's no hair on it and put it in trash. I won't put hair in the washing machine. So if it ever gets frigged up, I'm blaming you because I don't put hair in the washing machine if I can catch it. Well, I don't like to see hair unattached, even my own. I don't like to see my hair. I'm one of those, I have my little Swiffer up there. I will Swiffer every day. Swiffer every damn day.
And that's the reason you don't have normal people bath mats in your bathroom.
Oh, I cannot handle a bath mat. I mean, I'll use my towel. Fire you up. Because hair gets on. Oh, and if there's a rug around the toilet, that's like the nastiest shit on earth. Who does that? Especially if you live with a man. Me technically being alone in that area. But no, still no. A man who stands to pee. Absolutely not. And that is disgusting. I can't handle. That would be a deal breaker. If I started dating somebody and his place was flawless and clean and everything, and I walked in that bathroom and saw a bunch of fuzzy mats, I'd probably be like, I gotta go. Especially if I was in bare feet.
I knew I'd fire you up.
You got me. You got me.
I knew that's your one. So
I cannot handle that.
That's funny because we are talking about doing a show on pet peeves.
And, we should have added that, yeah.
And that's definitely one of your crazy points.
Something that's going to especially stay wet. Like, I've been to a hotel or something where I'll put that, it's more like a thick towel as a bath mat, but I'll still pick it up and put it on the side of the bathtub after.
Well, if you're going to be there more than that
I can't
shower.
leave that shit, on the floor. I don't like things on the floor.
You are weird.
I know, it is kind of weird. When you saw my condo, my walls were just full of pictures. I love the walls cluttered, but I can't handle a bunch of shit sitting around the floor. Drives me nuts.
Is our diamond rug driving you crazy yet? You're just not looking at it?
No, it's not crazy. We have a new rug. We're going to take pictures and we'll get those posted on the Facebook account. I'm thinking about turning it. I don't know if you are, or even going smaller. That would be the only other thing.
Amazon's going to turn me off. It's going to say, you're not allowed to purchase anymore because you keep returning shit.
I know, they're going to cut you off.
I know. That is a thing. And I don't want it to happen to me.
I got cut off years ago on Baby Yoda dolls.
They said you were buying too many?
Yes, they did. They said there was a limit, and I was buying them for everybody for Christmas. And, the Mandalorian was out, and
oh, yeah.
a lot of kids
were crazy about getting them a Baby Yoda, so
everybody had to have one.
We sure did. We all did.
And after 6, they cut me off, so I had to use somebody else's account.
Funny.
I know. I've never been cut off shopping.
Oh, I was going to say, really?
Alcohol's different.
Okay.
Alcohol's different. We're actually having alcohol right now. I don't even know what time it is. Early in the day. What is it?
Not too early. It's 3. Like 3. That's perfectly normal.
It's 3:19. I'm drinking wine out of my Ouija board mug. Because that's how I do it. Get fired up, carry this around, check bathrooms, make sure there's no mats in the floor. So I don't go crazy.
So you got to have webbed feet so you don't slide and fall. That's a purpose of a bath mat, mostly to give you something dry to stand on.
I have so much confidence that my floor is clean enough that I can use my towel on there when I get out. Stand on my towel. Take that towel, wipe down. Tile, everything. You got to wipe down that shit before you walk away from it.
This is why no one's allowed in my master bathroom.
I gave you a squeegee.
No.
You're not using it?
No, it's still exactly where you put it to give it to me.
Oh, my God.
I have not been squeegeeing.
All I see is mold and mildew. You got that furry wall.
I know. Bless our hearts, but...
I know. I don't know. I have my peeves, but that's supposed to be a whole nother show.
Yes, it is, for sure.
But, I don't like hair. Don't like bath mats. The bathroom floor after I do my... Oh, I don't even know if I do this. The kids probably do, when they'd stay over at the house. I'll take a trash can, set it between my legs, get my comb when my hair is wet or the next day, and I take my fingers through it over the trash can. I will not brush my hair just willy-nilly anywhere without a trash can. What are you laughing at? That's common knowledge. You don't brush your hair unless you have a trash can.
Oh my gosh. I've been brushing my hair all my life with no trash can for it to go in.
If I come up missing, it means I got tangled in some hair around here.
It tripped off some hair.
They never heard from her again.
Well, I don't know. I'm not doing all that. You do you on your side of the house, and I'll do me on my.
Okay. I am, and I'm one of those, if I could get away with it, no shoes in the house person, but I've been that way all along. Before COVID, that was just how we were.
Yeah, that's how you are.
Well, that house in Spring Lake had carpet through it. It'd be different if it didn't have carpet, maybe, because of mopping, that changes everything. But to me, it's like once a shoe hits carpet, it's dirty.
The carpet's dirty?
The carpet's dirty.
Oh, my gosh.
Call Stanley Steamer. And part of that came from the house in Spring Lake, how the living room was set up. I'm a floor liar, too. There's times I'll still get on the floor on my side, up on my elbow to watch TV or something, and I don't want a shoe in my face.
That is weird that there's a room full of furniture, comfortable furniture to sit on, and you'd rather
I
just
lie on the floor.
No, I'm not doing that either.
Okay.
I mean, why?
I don't know. Once in a while, I just want to be on my side, and I just perch up there.
Well,
And I'm cute doing it, too.
you're adorable. You and your 38-year-old looking self
Oh,
today.
yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you just look so pretty with lighter makeup on.
I'd like to believe him. I'd like to believe he meant it, because what does he have to gain out of it? It's not like a waiter where, oh, yeah, he's getting a big tip.
Yeah.
If he says I look 25 or something, oh, yeah, the tip's on.
Yeah. And he's not one of those people that you would tip, so he wasn't trying to get your rolling your dough.
No.
He was just trying to make you look pretty today because you have on less makeup.
Oh, my God.
You look younger.
I don't know. I'm still in the 80s. In my head, it is the 80s, and I don't know, a lot of lipstick, a lot of eyeliner.
Yeah.
Then I'm ready to go.
I just barely. I do the no makeup look, I guess.
I don't put a lot on to go to work. There I'm in my eyeglasses and, trying to see and read and
Yeah, well, those of
Can't
us
fake
that
it
have
off.
to see and read all day, every day, we can't handle the eye makeup. One less thing in the way of our unperfect vision. And it is time for me to go get my prescription redone. And things keep adding onto the list of things to do. And all I want to do is podcast. I don't want to go do anything else.
Oh, I know. We want to talk to everybody out there. That's more fun. Oh, talking about my old car on the way home, one thing I did notice, I'm at 99,004. Nope. It's 99,945 miles.
So you're that close.
I'm close to 100,000 miles.
Wow.
Yes.
So my car only has 10,000 miles on it. So, yeah, and I like it that way. It had 5 when I bought it, and it's been a year. It has 5 on it. That's about average, isn't it? 5,000 a year.
I think they actually say 10.
Oh, okay.
But, those are people that I believe work 5 days a week and they have a distance to go. When I was in Winter Haven, I lived like 2.8 miles from work. So I was putting less than 10 miles a day on my car. I only had to get gas once a month. Here's a different story.
Oh, yeah. I know, and I lived less than 2 miles from the radio station, so if I hadn't had to cross a main highway, I would have definitely walked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, back when we were walking.
yeah, back when I was able to walk more than 2 miles and still be able to
We
breathe.
used to walk. Oh, you remember when we went bike riding that time? And I was ahead of you. We were actually on bicycles. And I heard, hold on a minute. My cigarette went out. And I look back, I'm like, well, there's the picture of hell. But we were thin. We were thin and she was smoking.
You were then, and I was.
It's like, let's hurry
we
and
were
get back.
outside.
Yeah, we
Outside.
outside.
And I was on a bicycle with a cigarette lit, and it did go out, and I was like, oh, just a minute. Hold up.
I know.
I don't know. Time out. I don't know what you holler for biking when you need a break.
I know.
So that's funny.
It was funny.
And
That was a
then-
good time.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then I didn't smoke for a lot of time because I started competing in triathlon. And, that's the swim, bike, run. Mm-hmm. And so I wouldn't smoke then because I wanted to win.
Well, let's throw that in reverse. Wasn't there a time that you were supposed to do some running for the hospital? And you did like a loop-de-loo, didn't finish the whole thing and went to breakfast?
Yes, I think I was hungover
So
and
you weren't feeling it?
I wasn't feeling it that day. And so it was kind of like a work thing. Like I had to show up and I was like, that's fine. Running's my thing. But then I didn't think it out to where like the next morning it's going to be hot and it's going to be miserable. And when you're hungover, hot and miserable and being sweaty when all you want to do is just eat and take a shower and go back to bed. So I did. It was for the fundraiser for the hospital. And those people are fine. But I paid my money. And so that's the only race that I do have the t-shirt because I was in my head, if I didn't complete or if I couldn't for some reason attend that race, even though I'd already paid my entry fee, then I couldn't wear the shirt. It would be bad karma. It would be bad for me. But the hospital one I had to wear because nobody knew I didn't show up at the end. They just think I'm still out there running around that route.
But you're at an IHOP or somewhere.
Where's Stacy? We don't know. But what I did is I ran around to where nobody at the starting line could see me. And then I had parked in a place to where I could escape easily because I knew it didn't feel good when I got there. And so I did. I went to meet my parents. I ran around a little bit, and then there was another door you could cut through at the hospital. You know, there's lots of entry doors. So I just kind of like cut through the hospital. I made it like, I did just to go in and use the restroom, like, oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. And then,
Never came back out. I just picture you running through the ER, 100 miles an hour out the other door.
Yeah, we just cut through the hospital and went to breakfast.
Nice.
So, I know.
That's how to do it.
So that's the only time, though, I did that. Every other race, even if it was a bad timing and it would bring down my average, I'd still do it.
You keep averages?
Well, yeah, I mean, I know, it's math. we don't do that. But anyway, that's a whole nother lifetime, it feels like. And in reality, it was really only like 10 years less.
And that was a Sebring thing.
Yeah.
After I moved to Lake Wales, my youngest daughter, Curry, and I tried the bike riding thing again and went and bought 2 bikes. Went out bike riding, hurt our Yahoos so bad, we went out and bought bigger seats with the gel padding and everything. Thought, all right, now we can do it. We're going to be comfortable. Burned ourselves up again. Couldn't even sit on the toilet to pee. It hurt so bad. And I haven't been on bike since.
I did I took a spin class.
How?
And I know. And I was that way. I came home and put some frozen peas on my HooHaas. And Scotty was old enough. I mean, I was dressed. And I was in the living room, one leg over here, one leg over here, and the peas on my HooHaas. But I was fine. And Scotty was talking to me and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I took a spin class. And he was like, I'm like, it's the HooHaas on my heart.
On fire.
And so we were talking and I sneezed and I didn't know it used. I did not shoot peas.
As long as it's not ping pong balls.
I did not shoot peas out of my HooHaas. They were in the bag, you ding dong. They were open. But I burst into tears. It hurt so bad that I sneezed.
I'm sure.
But everybody kept reassuring me, all you gotta do, you just gotta keep doing it. You just gotta keep doing it. I'm like, I don't know if my girl's gonna handle that. She is screaming. So I did. I waited till, and then I started doing it more and more to where I could actually do a whole spin class and not be in so much pain that I couldn't sneeze without crying. But it's hard. It's hard.
Gosh.
But I had to do it if I wanted a triathlon because I wanted to get better. And that's one way to train, to do it in an environment like that. So.
Well, I find that we have a lot to complain about, so maybe our next show will be about pet peeves.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can come up with a million of them.
I'm making a list.
I know.
Checking it twice.
Yes.
So it'll probably be a few days before we do that. So what's your pet peeve? We want to know if your pet peeves are the same as our pet peeves. I mean, maybe Brenda's a little weird about the towel thing, and about the rug thing
Hair.
in the shower. or right on the other side of it when you step out. But anyway, what's your weird thing? Do you have a weird pet peeve? We want to hear from you. And what's your pet peeve? What's your weird thing? What's your not weird thing? We want to know if our pet peeves are normal. Or are we just so far out there in our own little worlds that
we just live in constant anxiety from all the shit that goes on around us that we can't handle. Yes, please do. Send us a message at bsstudios@myyahoo.com or message us on Facebook. Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy. You can also leave comments on YouTube or Buzzsprout. So you can find us anywhere. You can Google Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy, and we're coming up in all the avenues that you can listen to us.
And critiques, like if you have something to tell us, something we should know, something you don't want to hear, and you want to listen, but you don't want to change the channel, we might talk about fixing it, and we might not. We might just say, it's a channel you can change. We don't know. We're not changing. And it's our show. We don't have to.
That's right.
So that's it for this edition of Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy. I guess that wraps us up for today. What's your pet peeve? We're dying to know.
Bye.